Shalom.
Were you alright with that one? Did you like that one?
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
Just
That's all right.
What's wrong with that?
keep going.
We're waiting for you to word another word.
What's happening, everybody? Welcome to this episode of Press Start TV. My name's Will. With us, as always, is Nine,
Yo.
Gage,
Hi.
and Sam.
Hey.
We got some news for you to go over today, as well as indie games. We saw a lot of indie games at PAX. And then, of course, we're going to talk a little bit about Sony's rest of the year, basically what they have planned. They got some great exclusive titles out, but what's coming up next. So let's get right into it. And some of the latest news, we've got Metal Gear getting a release date of September 1st.
Finally.
Good.
So-
It's a great day. That's
Going to be a great day. A lot of
Is that
people.
Labor Day?
It's my birthday.
Oh, that's why it's great.
That's a,
It is going to be a great day
Celebrate
anyway.
your birthday with Snake.
okay.
It's going to be an even better day now, I guess.
Yeah. I added to it.
But, you know, everybody's been waiting for this game to come out. I know we sat through the presentation.
Yeah, all I know is I'm going to be shooting every sheep I see with that stupid little balloon saying
That
and
just
sending it
carries
back,
them out?
because that's just
But
hilarious.
you can do that with enemies too, though. It's not
Yeah,
just
but
sheep.
Yeah.
I know, but sheep is what I'm going to do it with. That's
And-
all my stream is going to be.
Did you see the trap
Capturing sheep.
they're putting in the game for it?
The what?
A trap they're putting in, like a distraction for other enemies?
Is it the box trap?
No, it's the lady from PT.
No.
Yeah.
That's all.
Come
It wouldn't
on.
shock me. I mean, it's a Konami game.
Look up the
so-
video. I mean, you can put down a trap that like plays an image of the lady from PT, and guys like walk up to it and ask, like, see what it is.
That's
Really cool.
awesome.
I'm going to have to, I'll find this video.
Speaking of the box, there is new box
Mechanics,
animations and
which are
mechanics.
awesome.
The horses actually do a number
Yeah.
2 and everything.
While you're just standing there.
I don't know. That was one of the things, like, one of the guys actually mentioned. He's like, by the way, our horses go number 2 in real time. It was just like,
They've always been weird about this.
you know,
Yeah, they do weird
the
things.
idea was to
Like, just
express,
randomness.
like, you know, how much detail's going into this game.
Yeah, that's
you know?
that, you know, when I think
that's
detail,
yeah.
I think of horse
That's,
species.
that's, you know.
That's what I think of.
And of
One
course,
for me.
with
No, it's number
with
2.
that announcement, they announced the collector's edition, which actually comes with like a bionic arm. It's only $100.
Yeah, but it looks like the cold-handed death's coming
But
out.
it's
of the ground.
probably only
just
like
that.
it's probably only like this big. I think-
Well, can you actually wear it, or is it?
yes.
You can't wear it.
No, I don't know.
No, you can't wear it.
can't wear it.
That's like the chief helmet. You can't wear that either unless you have
try.
a really small head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
A baby.
I was thinking
Yeah,
that
it'd be
thing from
fun-
the Super
funny
Mario
videos.
Bros. movie.
Anyway,
So Kojima also announced that, of course, as always, this is going to be the last one.
The last Metal Gear Solid game.
I don't believe it.
You haven't believed it for like the last 3 of them, though. I mean,
Exactly.
like, why should we
That's
believe
why I
it
don't
now?
believe it.
No one believes it.
And especially since how Sony teased that Rising 2 image a few months ago.
I mean, they did come out and say that that had no correlation to Rising 2, but they had. I mean, they clarified it. But
It
of
was
course,
there. It looked exactly like it. I mean,
These characters, I mean, Snake alone, obviously, you got Raiden and some of the other characters that are in the series that are really well recognized, but Snake alone is just more of an iconic character. I mean, you can't just say this is it for him and not,
yeah, you can.
come back. So,
I don't know, but they're laughing about something.
just realized I didn't start the time on this, but we should keep going anyway.
well, now we have to stop.
No, we don't have to
No,
stop.
we
Keep
don't-
going.
just keep going.
We're
Keep
good.
going.
We'll get to our commercial break here in a minute. We're good.
Okay.
Because we don't have. We're good. We're close.
Okay.
Close. We talked about
dude.
one game.
We're close. No, keep going.
I'm just going to start
Just keep
over.
going.
No, keep
just
going.
Seriously, keep going because these. Just go.
Okay.
We're fine.
We got this.
Our apologies for technical difficulties.
I'm eating this.
Our timestamp
right.
director is not on his game
Yeah.
tonight.
So, moving on. Mad Max, which has a movie coming out and is basically a reboot of the old series. Great movies. Have you guys seen the old Mad
the
Max?
first
Great-
two
Great movies.
Are great movies.
But this
Where are
one,
they?
3.
Okay.
this one looks good. Also, a game coming out, but there will be no PS3 and 360 game.
Yeah, they canceled it.
Canceled it.
I don't know why.
Well, I
Probably
mean,
because they're
it's.
developing for PS4,
Yeah.
Xbox One. They don't want to have to ship out.
Are we going to see more of this?
I
Yeah,
think.
we
Yeah.
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 I have a feeling they're trying to avoid the Destiny issue by limiting themselves on the 360 and PS3. They're limiting their content on PS4 and Xbox.
You mean like keeping their realm of game development before the parameters of the 360 and the PS3? Yeah,
Right.
I mean a ton of games did that like the first launch
Right.
of the consoles. And
Well, and it's kind of the progression of the system. 360 and 3 are on the way out.
Their last generation.
4 and 1 are
On the way in.
On the way in. I
We'll see
mean,
less and less games come out.
It's tough. It is definitely a tough line to walk, I would imagine, for them, because you think about the millions and millions and millions of people that own a PS3 and 360. And you don't want to just ostracize them and say, "Hey, you're not going to get anything else. Thanks for investing into this. Now we're going to make you buy this if you want to play the cool stuff."
I don't think they're thinking that way at all. I think they're.
I think it's just the natural order thing,
Yeah.
really.
Console and my idea is if you're not moving forward, then you're moving backward. So just progress your game development up as
And people
best
just
you can.
go along with that. And
Yeah, I mean, if they don't like it, they can do it on the PC as well. I mean,
it's tough. I mean, some people don't have the money to,
buy a $400 console.
yeah, and they still want their content, right? They
Right.
invested into this thing, and
It is a whole nother topic.
yeah.
Sure.
Good point. Bethesda has announced some Wolfenstein DLC. Wolfenstein, awesome game. Didn't
loved
think
it.
they would continue with this, but what do you make of this?
Killing Nazis, you just can't go wrong.
It's like
Look at
a
that
time-honored
switch
tradition.
hands, though.
just, but they do it right
Okay.
with Wolfenstein. Like Blazkowicz, it's just awesome to run around and kill
Okay.
Nazis.
I haven't played it yet.
It's a lot of
Well,
fun.
I will play it.
It's probably the best Wolfenstein game since the original ones.
A lot of people were like, "Oh, kind of like off the radar," but they did a good job.
No,
Really good job.
I really enjoyed the last Wolfenstein game. That's why I'm excited for the Old Blood. It's gonna be awesome.
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 Battletoads teased at GDC. Yes.
So basically what happened was they came out and did their Shovel Knight presentation, but in the Shovel Knight version that's coming to Xbox One, the Battletoads make an appearance. So you see the Battletoads in that game. And then of course the guy, his name, again, not good with names.
Right.
Name is slipping my mind, but he said this is the first instance we'll see of Battletoads, and we'll see what holds for them next, basically.
Right.
So everyone's kind of leaning to think that there's another Battletoads thing somewhere, like in the works.
Like a reboot or something.
Yeah, and then of course Rare's already thrown hints at more Battletoads stuff. Like when Connect Sports Rivals came out, they had Battletoads gear for your character.
Yeah, same. I'll go back to the Snake thing for a second. Again, an iconic character. You're not just going to let them die. Same thing with Battletoads. Battletoads, they've developed this kind of I don't want to say cult following. I mean,
It's a cult
it's
following.
a totally cult following.
It's
I
a
don't think
totally
they're-
cult following at this point.
and you can move that along and still sell stuff. If I'm a game developer, I can make money off this, right?
you're gonna make money off of it. It's
and-
not,
So you
questionable.
can't just say, "Okay, we're done," and let this guy die. Not Snake, but just Battletoads.
Snake, you just did, man. Dead in the water.
Don't spoil the last game.
I mean, he's
All
like
right.
60-some years old anyway, so.
One last thing, Project Cars. I know that was in the news recently. What do we hear about that?
It's delayed till May.
Delayed another month or something.
Your pretty car game is delayed till May.
Till May. So
From April to May.
From April. That's not too bad.
No.
I'll say typical.
It's like
Yeah, I was
the
gonna say
13th
typical.
delay they've had though.
Yeah.
Typical. That's about
This
sums
was
it up.
announced before the new consoles even
It was like announced in
came out.
2013.
Yeah.
But you guys know all about that. If you're video gamers, the release dates never stick, it seems. But anyway, we're going to have more for you right after this. Hey everybody, welcome back. Just got done talking about some news that's come out. Let's talk about some Rock Band.
Woo!
Rock Band 4.
You guys don't even know. Some of you may know, of course, but we went to PAX. There's a big giant banner right in the thing. Rock Band 4. That's right. Rock Band 4. Are you excited?
4.
Is everybody excited?
I'm super excited.
I'm super excited because I'll finally have my party game back.
What'd you play when you played?
Guitar.
Guitar?
Yeah.
Guitar.
Yeah.
I switched between guitar and drums.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
I suck
I
at
tried
both,
drums. I couldn't even play it on easy.
Ah.
Wow.
I'm bad at drums.
Quite the.
I can't keep time to save my life.
Well, neither can I apparently.
Yeah.
Now I actually play drums, but I tend to go to the bass guitar on Rock Band.
I played guitar, bass. Actually, everybody told me I sang really well, even though I don't believe them.
Yeah.
I don't believe them.
I hate when I get forced to sing.
Forced to sing?
I can always get forced
Who's
to sing.
making you sing?
Because everybody else wants to switch around. I'm like,
Those aren't
it's my
friends.
turn on the
Those aren't
vocals. I'm like, I don't want to.
Yeah, those aren't your friends.
Friends don't make
You
friends
know, it's whatever. Rock Band 4. So we interviewed Eric Pope, who was kind enough to sit down and talk to us a little bit about the game. And by the way, you can check out that interview on our YouTube channel. Great interview, and we want to thank him for giving us some good information. One of the things he brought up was we asked him about the gameplay, just the gameplay alone.
Yeah.
So
there's a lot of stuff they haven't announced yet because they're saving it for later dates. Probably E3 and when it gets closer actually to launch. But they're saying
Probably launching this year, though, you think?
I would think so.
Yeah.
Because they've been gauging interest in it since middle of last year.
Right.
So I would say that
this
they've
year.
been working on it for a while.
yeah.
And I would say holiday, if not early 2016.
What do you change?
Nothing.
I don't think you change anything. I think you just fine tune everything.
I mean, they talked a lot about they're going back to basics with this game.
Right.
That's good.
Yes.
That's
so they
very
don't want
good.
to add in like the crazy over the top features. They don't want to like make things too complicated for people. They want to have that fun Rock Band
Because
experience.
they also want to get new players involved as well.
Well, one of the things he mentioned is he wanted to have it kind of direct right out of the box instead of going through the story. I mean, I'm sure there'll still be a little bit of story involved.
I think what he means by that is the Rock Band 1 career mode versus the Rock Band 3 career mode.
Yeah.
Because the Rock Band 3 career mode, mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I screwed it up fast.
we point everything out, apparently.
I know. But the Rock Band 1 one was very direct. Like, you play this set list, you go to this city, you play this set list.
Yeah.
You don't have to unlock a bus, and then a train, and then a plane, and then...
Right.
I only played Rock Band 1. I don't even know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
see, you would be confused, wouldn't you?
I don't know. I think I know better than that.
I just
Anyway.
hope they have like the delay between when you press a button and when it registers is actually correct.
You know, you
Like
can go in and
You
change
can
that.
change that.
I know that, but like as the guitars got older, it got worse.
Yeah.
You know, like quality over instead of having to buy new guitars all the time.
That's a good point. So speaking of new guitars, will the old guitars work? So
That's
far,
the plan that they're working towards.
I think
'cause when they did their survey, they found out that a lot of people still have working copies of guitars and drums.
The original problem with that is that their wireless features on both the PS4 and Xbox One are so different from the PS3
Right.
and Xbox 360 versions. They won't work. So they're trying to develop something to go along with the game to make things right.
I think, of course, you'll be able to buy a whole new bundle if you wanted to, and new instruments if you wanted to do that. Don't know about the keyboard, if that'll make another
I think they're
appearance.
going to
or-
mix
Mixed
it.
it, yeah.
I think they may do it as like an additional prop, but it won't come in the kit.
I mean, how popular was that? I mean,
I know a lot of people that actually played it.
Really?
Yeah. I have a lot of weird 80s friends.
Sweet.
I was gonna say.
You're his weird 80 friend.
Speaking of weird 80 friends, we saw two David Bowies
That pack.
at PAX. Two different David Bowies dressed as the same David Bowie.
You think they knew each other?
They did after that show.
Yeah, they walked by each other and were like, hey, Dave.
It's so weird.
You're like, you remember the babe?
All right, we don't know if it'll be coming to 360 or PS3, but in my opinion, it seems like if they're not going to change a whole lot, it seems like an easy port.
My thinking is you won't see them on a 360 or PS3.
I agree.
Based on the information he gave us that they're using Rock Band 4 as like the hub for their next generation Rock Band.
To move it forward altogether.
Right.
Yeah, so they're not releasing sequels. They're not releasing Rock Band 5.
It's
Everything's
just
directed
Rock
at Rock
Band.
Band 4. So I
Rock
think
Band
that
4,
it
yeah.
might just be easier on them, kind of. But like, you don't want
They're
to.
moving forward instead of
That
backwards.
all of your content from the previous games
Will
will
work.
work on PS4 and Xbox One.
By the way, Gage and I took some time to actually look this little stat up. If you wanted to own every single
all
song
did.
in Rock Band,
Hey, you're in the car seat.
it was over $6,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For all the equipment, the songs, the games, everything.
So if you really, I know a lot of people will try to keep up with it for a while, like bought all the new, because they released them up pretty slowly, but they kept releasing it. Over $6,000.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You think someone owns all that?
There's somebody out there.
Yeah.
So-
At least
yeah.
one person, right?
Yeah.
Or at least like a Rock Band, you know, because they
Oh,
they do
yeah.
exist, you know. They probably like split the cost and everybody just bought 2 or 3 songs at a time. And
But wouldn't you be able to look at it like a DLC song coming out and you're like, yeah, we probably wouldn't play that live?
depends on what the people want, man.
I don't know.
When you got a playlist like that,
Okay. Okay.
I did ask Eric to make sure that he put more Rush on there, so he said he could see what he could do. For all you fans out there, I'm just putting a plug out there.
You can go online and actually request songs.
Yeah.
Harmonics.
That's awesome.
And somebody already put in a Rush request on the interview video.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah. I think
There's a lot of Rush
was there a
songs
song
already
called
out there.
Superconductor or something?
Oh, wow, yeah.
That, see, I remembered. No Rush knowledge at all.
That's definitely more of a fan song for sure. Great song. Just not as popular.
Now he's just going off.
Sorry, anyway.
Yeah, back to the game.
Rock Band 4, of course, a graphical overhaul. We're not sure on PS3 or 360. All new songs, obviously. Should be a lot of fun. Very excited about that. And we'll have more for you on the actual release date as soon as we can get that for you. We're going to talk about Sony right after the break. Thanks. Hey.
What are you waiting for?
Hey, welcome back. So let's talk about Sony, what their year's been like so far, and what they're going to be doing, which a lot of people, it's kind of up in the air. Some people are questioning, what do they have coming out fourth quarter this year? As always, most the developers, publishers release their big titles in fourth quarter because they know people are going to be buying for holiday season, and it just seems like the logical thing to do, right? So how are they going to be able to stack up against games like probably Zelda, Star Fox? We'll see what
5.
Halo 5. There's a bunch of good games coming out from everyone else. What's Sony doing? So far this year, they've did Little Big Planets.
Was that this year? No, that was last year.
Was it last year?
What's the last year?
That was last
I
year.
think it came out last year because I got it. Yeah, I know it did because I got it for Christmas.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Little Big Planet, we'll call it exclusive. That's not too, they did the Order, of course.
The order came out, yeah.
What other of course, this wasn't last year, but they had Infamous, Killzone.
Yeah,
What else?
not a lot.
Knack.
That was launch title.
Yeah.
Still
So they
great
had
game.
some good
Still a fun
first
game, yeah.
party exclusives to them.
Definitely got a lot of good first party games.
There's really nothing else this month that's going to be any good.
Yeah.
What else?
Nothing.
There's two
No.
exclusives I can think of.
Oh God, here we go again. I hate you all.
I am I am also not probably as excited, but I am very, very
know
excited about Bloodborne, of course, coming out.
I hope every boss takes all your blood.
I'm sure he will.
I hope every single one takes it. And I'm not gonna help.
I'm going to need your help.
I'm not gonna help you. No, I'm just not gonna help you.
A weird threat.
So Bloodborne looks to be absolutely mind-boggling. I think that's going to be a huge title. Can't wait to play it. Of course, March 24th is when that comes out.
Couple days.
But what's it looking like this year? A lot of their games are cross-platform, right?
So, of course, the big exclusive Sony had was delayed.
Uncharted.
Uncharted 4.
Sad.
Which, when we talked to Kind of Funny Games, they
Greg Miller
and
nailed
Colin
that one like right on the
super
head.
predicted this beforehand, that it was going to be delayed. So.
Oh yeah.
Those guys were spot on with that. I didn't believe them. I was just kind of laughing at them.
I kind of didn't believe them either.
I didn't want to believe them, but
That was a better way to put it.
I kind of, in the back of my head, expected it to get delayed because it was announced.
Greg said that Colin had he had been saying all
No,
along.
you have it mixed up. Greg
Colin
said
had
right away. Colin was
Colin said that Greg has been saying it for months.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
going to get
So
delayed.
He said
Greg
at
was
the
on.
announcement. Anyway,
But since it is getting delayed, maybe that means it's going to be even that much more better.
Oh,
I hope so.
definitely.
I mean,
I mean,
delayed till spring 2016, so it gives him
3-4 more months,
Yeah.
easy to polish it up. And
Reading a lot of articles on that.
and a month of it's going to be there.
Absolutely,
Distribution
I
anyway.
cannot wait for that game. It's
Right.
going to be awesome.
But that puts Uncharted out of this year.
Yeah.
So looking ahead with Sony for this year, they don't
I got
have any
nothing.
big exclusives to PlayStation that are
Maybe
really worth talking about.
Maybe No Man's Sky.
Maybe.
We don't have a release date on it yet, which I'm hoping, fingers crossed, hoping at E3 we'll get a release date.
You think so?
I'm
Who's
hoping.
making No Man's Sky?
Hello Games.
Hello Games, yeah. So
The
No
guys
Man's
behind Joe Danger.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, a big undertaking, obviously. Anybody that's read any kind of articles on this game, a massive, massive game.
They can't get anywhere in the game because it's literally like the universe. It gets bigger every day.
You think the idea is too big for them?
No.
Possibly, I think so.
that's what-
I think
That's why they hired more people.
They had to. I mean, this game I think it got out of control. But
So they keep hiring more people. They keep respawning further and further.
Yeah,
They can't
exactly.
keep up
Keep
with
spawning in different parts of the universe.
Yeah. So just release what they have.
But that's a potential game, right? That might come out.
Yeah. We're past that.
What about God of War? Possibly.
So we don't know anything
We don't
from
know.
Santa Monica. We don't know anything from Bend. Christ, Media Molecule or Gorilla. 4 huge developers for Sony.
Guerrilla, we do know something.
Are you talking about those leaked pictures?
No, I'm talking about they're working on an open world RPG.
That's it, though.
And they have another Killzone in the works. They announced that already.
Okay, so if something like God of War gets announced at E3 or this Killzone that they're working on, does it come out this year?
Killzone, no, I can tell you that right now.
No.
Okay.
Killzone, no.
I think Killzone might be easy.
God of War, I mean, would be a huge.
It's Killzone 4 for sure.
Okay.
I mean, that would be obviously bad. I'd love to see a God of War this year. That'd be so awesome.
If it's not God of War, I would say it's God of War 3 and 4 for the PS4.
Like ports for
Like Ascension and God of War 3 on the PS4.
Oh, right.
For
okay.
everybody that came over,
Yeah.
from Xbox.
That would kind of be cool. Like a Last of Us kind of remastered. type
Yeah,
of thing.
like remastered with both games.
And I mean, going on that logic, and this is something I've been saying for months. I even said this to you in our Alien Let's Play. That in this now, I think with the Uncharted being pushed back, it kind of gives me a little more hope that this is going to happen.
an
and we're gonna
Uncharted
see an
collection
Uncharted
coming.
collection for the PS4.
That would be
another good
awesome.
idea.
Could be what
This-
Bend is working on because
be.
Ben did the
Vita.
Vita version.
Yeah. So we'll see that come out in the fall.
I think
to
that
make up for the Uncharted 4.
The Uncharted games, when they came out, each one of them kind of just was like a step above graphically.
Oh, yeah.
Looked really good.
And gameplay wise.
And
Just kept raising the bar.
I can't think of a better series that's worthy of getting a remastered look on the PS4. Because a lot of people, I mean, you didn't actually play a whole lot of it.
I have not played any Uncharted. I plan on picking up Uncharted 4 anyway, but if they put out this remastered version
Yeah.
or like a collection, I'll
You
pick
would start,
that up too.
sure.
You know?
Yeah.
It's just a lot of trophies.
So yeah, we're looking. So we're concerned about Sony's fourth quarter, then, right? I mean,
There's a reason to be concerned and a reason not to be concerned. The concern is there's no big giant
Currently,
AAA
there is no big AAA
exclusive to
Exclusive,
Sony.
right.
But you still have games like Batman, Final Fantasy, Metal Gear, Elder
Kingdom
Scrolls,
Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts. You have a ton of huge games coming out this year that are cross-platform.
Right.
So, I mean, if you're console exclusive, you're not losing out totally, but you're not getting your exclusive that you want. Yet. I mean, we don't know.
Right.
We still have E3 to go through. We still have PAX Prime. I'm sure I'm missing a ton of other conventions in there. When's
TGS, Tokyo
TGS?
Game Show, September.
Okay. So
Sometime in the fall.
I don't think you'll see a September announcement.
No, that's usually when they announce.
December.
If they don't announce it at E3, they announce it at TGS.
Yeah, and then they'll see it again.
And then whatever Gamescom.
I mean, what about their other
At the same
property
time, too.
rights? I mean, they got what? Do they have the Ratchet and Sly and
There's a Ratchet and Clank remake. The first one's coming out.
Right.
We got
alongside with the movie.
Jack? I don't think they'll do anything with.
I don't think Naughty Dog's going to be doing Jack.
Yeah.
again.
That dog ain't doing jack.
What about
Yeah, ain't doing Jack.
oh my gosh, guy that spins Crash.
No,
Yeah.
you're not gonna-
Kind of
I'll never see
spins.
Crash.
unless Activision wants to make a huge splash and make everybody happy at the.
I think Activision's going to try and tick people off by putting it on multiple consoles
Yeah, I can see Activision not keeping that exclusive.
because and that would just break my
But
heart.
Crash has been on other consoles already. He's not PlayStation exclusive.
Yep.
He's
Yeah.
been on Xbox.
And what?
There's like 3 terrible Crash games on Xbox.
Oh, you're talking about the awful game.
You got Street Fighter V.
That's right.
Okay, Street Fighter 5.
5 is coming only to PS4.
So right now we know of Bloodborne coming out Tuesday. Yeah, Street Fighter 5.
They only need blood.
No Man's Sky whenever.
No Man's Sky.
Oh, and then MLB The Show I'm picking up later this month also. I mean,
There's another one.
there you go.
But that's still
Still
not
doesn't
quarter
say anything about
4.
the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I got to
And that's my
imagine.
issue.
They got a strong first quarter
And second.
and second quarter.
And they
but-
had, as I pointed out in the beginning, I mean, they've had some good exclusive titles. I mean,
And
they've,
that's not to say that other people have a super strong fourth quarter right now either.
I
mean,
think Sony has the best, as of right now, games that have come out so far, exclusive to them, and what's eventually going to come out. I love their stuff. I shouldn't say that. I mean, obviously Zelda, Smash, games like that.
So that's some strong competition there.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
you
I
got
would
Forza,
Smash,
Halo,
Mario Kart.
Sunset Overdrive came out, So everybody's got their stuff.
Yeah.
But, I think they're going to have to come up with a big announcement at E3.
Yeah.
Right?
They're gonna have to
Microsoft's
showstop at E3. To
Yeah.
Microsoft's
really-
right now sitting on Halo 5, Forza, maybe Scalebound comes out in the holiday season.
And I know there's another zombie game by a developer in the works for Xbox.
So I mean they're sitting on stuff. Whatever Nintendo decides when they put their things out. Sony's just got nothing looking at Q4 right now.
And Sony sales are up too. I know
Guardian.
that they had. Oh my gosh,
Don't say the last. Every time you say the last Guardian, it gets pushed back another year.
dude!
Stop talking about it.
Last Guardian. I can't. Man.
In 2016.
We really need
It's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. I'm holding out faith.
Listen, if it gets canceled, I mean,
It's not getting canceled.
okay,
We've already said that.
okay.
Sheeta is.
I don't know why you're.
That would be a
One trailer.
show-stopping announcement at E3.
I have a feeling that
Got
that's what
canceled?
she.
I would not be. I would not be able to contain them.
I'll tell you that.
That'll be their closing announcement.
I mean,
Lights go out.
but we already
They
know
walk that
a little
bird thing out on the stage.
Yeah, that'd be
Dog thing.
awesome.
Dude riding on its back,
Oh.
Cirque du Soleil style.
Anyway,
So everybody else has their stuff that we already know of coming out, but yeah, we'll see what happens at this year's E3. As soon as we have any information, obviously we'll let you guys know. And really quick, we want to say thank you to all the people at PAX. Again, we had a great show, great time. Thank you to all of you. Check out all of our interviews. Greg, Colin, Ashley, all the indie developers, everybody. Krista from Nintendo. Thank all of you guys. We got a lot of great content for you guys up,
Yes,
and
we
we'll
do.
continue to do this kind of thing for you in the future. So, yes. All right. Well, that's all the time we have for you today. Thank you as always. Check us out, youtube.com, PSVG TV, or facebook.com/pressstartvg.
We're
Until
streaming on
next
Twitch.
time. Twitch, we're streaming on Twitch Wednesdays, right?
Wednesdays at 7.
And I'm gonna start picking up Fridays at 8:30.
All right, so check us out. We'll see you next time. Out.
Love you.
See ya.
Peace out.